Hi, I'm Jane Binion. I'm a social media and ethical sales trainer. I work with organizations to help them use social media really well in a joined up way for market research, for sales, for PR, for reputation management, of course, for building relationships with other professionals and organizations, and for just letting people know what you're up to. What I'm going to do today is talk to you about LinkedIn. And we're looking at LinkedIn in terms of job hunting. Now, we don't talk about LinkedIn in that way very often, but it's a bit of a wonderful secret. 70% of all jobs are advertised on LinkedIn, and 48% of recruiters use only LinkedIn when they're looking to fill a vacancy. So it's really worth getting your head around LinkedIn if you're looking for work at the moment. Now, to create a profile with LinkedIn is really easy and it's free. Just put into the search engine linkedin.com and you create a profile, and you need an email and a password. And this is what LinkedIn looks like. And I'm currently on profile. Now, the first thing to do is put a good photograph on. Now, this isn't Facebook, this is a professional networking site. So have a good head and shoulders shot. Of course, have your name, and then have your title in terms of what you do. Now, if you're looking for work, it's absolutely fine to say you're looking for work. If you're looking to be a journalist, then you can say that you're a journalist currently looking for work. Put where you are, and let me just click here, edit profile, and it will show you this is how you add these things. So this is kind of your headline, really. Now, what you're after is to make connections with people, and you can see here I've got 500 plus connections, and you do that by searching in the search bar for people. And if you want to connect with someone that you used to work with, then if that's Joe Smith, and you type Joe Smith in there and you find the right Joe Smith, there we go, and then you connect with them. And if you know them, then it will tell you here what you do. You say how you know them, and you write a little personal invite in there. Hi Joe, Jane here, we used to work together in ABC company. I'd like to add you to my professional network on LinkedIn. Best wishes. Okay. Send the invitation. If you don't know someone, then don't be spammy. There are ways of finding people that you need to connect with. I'm going to carry on with your profile first. So, you have a summary. And then if you're looking for work, you will be saying what it is that you're looking for and why, and what your experience is. And make that as easy to read as possible. Don't make it hard work for people. If you've produced anything, then you can add them here. This is a great new thing in LinkedIn. You can put your past experience. And what you can do that is really great when you've connected with people from your previous jobs is you can ask them for a recommendation. And you do that by, next to edit profile here, the arrow, ask to be recommended. And you click on that, and eventually it does it. There we go. And I want to be recommended for when I was at Lancashire County Council, and then I type in there who I want to be recommended by, and they have to be a connection. You can only be recommended by someone that you're connected to. And then here I always put please, and I write a little bit here, and I make it friendly and approachable, and then I click send. So find people that you used to work with who can recommend you, connect with them, and then ask them for recommendations. The next thing that's really useful, and I'm going to go down here, is any voluntary work, because you might be looking for voluntary work to get some experience. Any projects that you've done, anything you're involved in, publications. But here's the best bit for me, skills and endorsements. Now you can have 50 skills, and that's great, and that's really hard for people in the beginning, but when you've got them, people can then endorse you for them. So if you're looking for a post as a manager of a pub, then you would start listing those skills, and they might be finance management, people skills, building management, and when you start thinking, then you'll come up with more and more. All the skills that are needed to do that job, and add them, and you have 50, and it's absolutely worth adding them. Add your education. If it's relevant, it's not compulsory. And then here, in terms of advice for contacting me, you can say again what you're looking for. Contact me if you have vacancies in this area. Okay, and then your recommendations here are really, really useful, because you might say how brilliant you are, but actually people reading what other people have to say about you is really important too. Okay, other ways of connecting with people here. So that's under interests, that's companies. Now if there are companies that you would be quite interested in working for, and so here we go, that's my company, JaneBinion.com, and you can follow a company, and when you follow a company, it will, every time they post something, you will be notified. And companies advertise jobs on here. So let me see. There we go. ICID, let's, no idea. So I can follow that company, and they, unfortunately, they haven't got any information on here. That was a bad choice. But it tells you who else is who is employed there and how you're connected to them. So if it's a 1, I'm directly connected to them. If it's a 2, I'm connected to someone that's connected to someone. And if it's a 3, then we're 3 steps removed. But it's offering me that I can connect with this guy. But also, if they wanted to, when they were advertising jobs, they would post them on their company page, and if you're following them, you will be notified. The other thing to look at is groups. Now, people on LinkedIn often go into groups with people just like them, but if you're looking for work, then you will go and look for jobs that can offer you the things that you want. Now, let's play it up a bit here. So, if I want to be a journalist, then I might put in media. Let's see anything come up there. Media contacts. What about journalism? Journalists, let's have a look. Okay, so there's quite a few groups here that are for journalists, and it's absolutely worth joining those groups, getting yourself in there, and it's about hanging around with the people that you want to be found by and having conversations with those people. So in this group is actually full of journalists, and there are conversations. You can get involved in those conversations, and you can get yourself seen. You just click join and you get involved in those. Okay, so the better your profile, the easier it is for people to find you. You will come up in searches. The more like Google, the more keywords that you have in your profile, the more you will come up when people are searching. And people will be searching. If they want to employ a web developer, someone will search in here for web developer. And if you're a web developer that's looking for work, you will come up in that search. So have keywords in there to help people find you. And finally, the clearer your profile, the easier it is for LinkedIn to offer you jobs that you might be interested in. And here we are, you see jobs. My profile is fairly well done, and so any jobs that may be right for me will come up in this search. And LinkedIn even email me saying these jobs are coming up and you might be interested in. Okay, so you can edit your location. Okay, that's enough for now. If you'd like to have a chat with me, if you'd like more information, here's my number and my email. Get in touch with me. I hope you found this useful. It'd be great to hear from you. And you'll find me on Facebook at Jane Social Media. Come and say hello. Okay, take care. Bye.